Sampami could only get to 81 for 9 in their 10. They simply were smothered, weren't allowed to by the strikers. Look at those players chipping in with 2 fors. 2 for 6, 2 for 7, 2 for 10, right up there. And in reply, the strikers are 64 for 4. It's Karunaratne. You think about Thompson missing out, Sterling missing out. Morgan got a start, but only got to 14. Goodbye. See you later. The real KP's got to go.
A big smile in Karen Pollard's face as well. He wanted to run it down to the onside and take a single, getting a leading edge straight back to the bowler. And Chamika cannot put a foot wrong. First delivery, he picks up the big man, the KP, Karen Pollard, the skipper. He's got to go back to the pavilion without troubling the scorers. A golden duck for him tonight. Strike is 64 for 5 after 6.1 overs.
Well, the Afghan players have arrived late in season 6 of the Abu Dhabi T10 international duty in Sri Lanka. So here's the first time with bat in hand for Rashid Khan. In for the strikers at number 7. They need 18 from 23, all very comfortable. Just chatting here with Abhishek Junjunwala saying, get 1, you get 2, can you get 3 very quickly and have the batting side under pressure, feeling the nerves. Oh, that's well bowled, really is. Nice.
Yeah, from the bowler's point of view, from the bowling team point of view, what you want to do here is try and take this game as deep as possible. You want to take it to the final over and give yourself a little bit of chance. You don't want them to win this game with 8 or 10 balls to spare. And if you can manage to do that, there is a possibility you can make a game out of it. And before that, we'll see how Karen Pollard got out, getting a leading edge, and that salute from Chamika to send back the captain, the skipper.
Oh, almost went to a fielder. Another night, that goes straight to mid-on, who's up inside the circle, as we can appreciate. Oh, another night, could have been the 6th one.
That's a great shot from Rashid Khan. He loves playing these shots. He loves the helicopter. He loves those tennis ball forehand smash. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that occasion. Was a good bouncer, but he still managed to put that in the gap between the mid-on and the mid-wicket fielder. Oh, good bouncer again. Good bouncer. Back-to-back shot deliveries. No position to play that one, Rashid, but Chamika has bowled brilliantly.
Yeah, 100%, Abby. Yeah, you got the height there. It's the one for the over, so signalled. Yeah, went down on one knee, so fair dues to the bowler. Geez, you could have some sort of say, don't you, as a bowler here? So, long on, gone even deeper now. Let's see where he goes with this reply. Yeah, what about a York? I reckon he would have been great. A real good toe crusher then.
Yeah, just going for that length delivery. Just wanted to try and hit the pads or hit the stumps. It's a decent ploy, but if you can nail a good Yorker, there's always a possibility of picking a wicket. 13 required of 19 deliveries should be a cakewalk for the strikers. But over the years, we've seen funny things happen with this game.
Last of the 7th. Goes with a slower one. Now think about 2. Just a little dab. Yeah, good awareness from the batters. Long way to run in, gather and get the throw in. So they do get 2. So 7 and a wicket off the 7th. It's 71 for 5. Gorgeous scenes as ever at Zayed Stadium with the sun setting. 6th edition, the Abu Dhabi T10. And we're going to have Sergeant Cottrell. His first one disappeared, went for 15. They need 11 from 18 here to go straight into tomorrow's final to the strikers.
It's coming around the stumps, try and camp the batter, right-hand batter, for some room. But he's gone over. He's changed his mind at the very end. Maybe slower delivery, slower bouncers, all the fielders on the onside or on the boundary. Oh, double bluff. Went for an outside off stump Yorker with third and point inside the 30-yard circle.
You've got to say, that's a good double bluff. What are you doing, you're thinking? And the captain's going, hang on a minute. Yeah. But what I love about this too, Abby, you do go with that. It's risky, I know, but you've got to have some sort of bluff there as a bowler, because, yeah, you're sort of semi-telegraphing with your field. Oh, that's beauty. That's probably what he's looking for. Something a bit more there and a change of pace. So it's a slower Yorker outside off. Brilliant.
Yeah, Rashid Khan, 2 back-to-back dot balls from Sheldon Cottrell. Great execution. Wide Yorkers outside the off stump. Now Rashid Khan moves a little bit, standing on the off stump, and on this occasion gets a boundary. You did it once, you did it twice, Cottrell, but that was one too many. With the third and the point inside the 30-yard circle, yeah, you've got to do something different. You cannot bowl the same delivery thrice and not get penalized for it.
Yeah, tough gig, but really, you've got to be so precise. Sometimes you get a bit lucky, but most of the time, batters will be all over the bowlers if they're slightly off. There is a change now. Third has gone back, fine leg up. Point is back on the fence, but everyone else really on the leg side on the boundary. Not bad, not bad, Sheldon.
Yeah, you got to have all the skills in your armory. You got to be able to bowl different deliveries, not just stick to one. You got to be able to bowl those Yorkers, the slower Yorkers, slower bouncers. And at the moment, Cottrell is doing it quite well. Again, there is a change in field. If he's bringing in a slip, no, there are 2 third mans. There's a short third and there's a deep third. You can call it a slip if you want to, but it's quite deep. Oh, edge. And Rashid Khan will have to go back. That's a good delivery from Sheldon Cottrell. And Rashid Khan again wanted to open the bat face and slice it over that gully fielder, but loses his wicket. They needed a wicket, they got one.
Yeah, all very quiet and subdued in terms of even the salute from Cottrell. But it's a cross seamer, full, yeah, healthy edge. Had that fly slipping, which was, I think it was Pretorius. Yeah, pretty relaxed. Tough gig because they only need 7. But still, 9 from 9, he's gone, Rashid, and there's 75 for 6 here. Akil Hussain. You can imagine how successful the strikers are. He really hasn't had to bat this season, so he's coming out. Uncharted waters or uncharted flights, the case may be.
No one minds a chartered flight. It's been a good delivery. Final delivery, just a single. 5 wickets came off that over and a wicket of Rashid Khan. 76 for 6 strikers.
81 for 9, plays 76 for 6. But they've still got 12 balls to go here, the strikers. Very comfortable, given that Mohamed Wasim is 35 not out from 15, striking beautifully. 3 4s, 3 6s, striking a little over 2-3-3. And we've just seen Sheldon Cottrell get rid of Rashid Khan, caught behind. And now we've got Chamika Karunaratne up against Akil Hussain, because he kept the strike from the last ball of the previous over. So you just never know. How about a wicket or two here right now?
They shot away. They're hit away here, the strikers. Oh, slower delivery again. Cheeky single. Oh, direct hit. That was the opportunity. But Hussain doing what he's supposed to do. Bring the man on strike, who's striking at 233.
Interesting. Cottrell there was in the covers. In that tight inner ring there. Picked up and through and couldn't hit the sticks. Would have been interesting. Really would have been. So now, Mohamed Wasim, he's just asking people near the sight screen, could you move out the way, please? Or keep still. Paddles around the corner, take the run, because it's now down to 4 from 10.
A good bouncer, just a little swivel. Played it nicely to the fine leg fielder for just a single. The shot looked very good when he played it. 36 of 16 for Wasim. Hussain, strikers just a strike away. They need a boundary to win this game and go to the finals. That's exactly what they would hope for and want at this point in time. And Chamika, who's already picked up a wicket, will be eyeing another wicket or two here to put some sort of pressure on the strikers' batting lineup.
Oh, he decides the through. No one moves. And it's the end of the game. The strikers will go straight into this year's final. Gone for a boundary. It is game, set and match. The strikers win by 4 wickets in 8.3 overs, and don't their fans in pink love it with the flags going in the VIP area?
He has been outstanding. 7 in a row for them. Lost the first game against the Bangla Tigers, but since then they haven't lost a single game. It was absolutely brilliant from them today as well. When they came out to bowl with purpose, and when they came out to bat, they did the job with quite a lot of balls to spare. 9 to be precise, and won it quite easy. And they are in the finals. They get to rest now, but there is no rest for the Morrisville Sump Army, because they got to wait for a game and they play another one. But that's the beauty of finishing in the top 2. You get 2 shots to qualify for the finals, and there's a lot to learn from this game, from this man Moeen Ali. We haven't had the best of series so far.
No, he hasn't, Abhishek. You're right. He hasn't got going with the bat in hand. And that tells a story, really. If you bat high up in the order and you can get runs, it just shows you what the team can feed off and they can create and do, whether it's chasing or setting a total. Moeen hasn't done that, but the strikers certainly have, and everyone else around that top order, middle order, has chipped in. So deservedly so, as you also mentioned, Abhishek. 7 on the trot. Done with it. In fact, they lost, as you mentioned, to one of the low sides. The Bangla Tigers are out of here, and that's the only match they've lost. And from then on, 7 on the trot. So big smiles, and I think we're going to go sideline very shortly. We're going to go down to Nicholas Compton.
Well, and Morgan, it was a bit close for comfort, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was closer than we would have liked. We know day games here at the Abu Dhabi Grandad Zayed Stadium have been more challenging than most. So coming into the game and obviously winning the toss with Polly, using the mantra that we've used throughout the whole tournament in chasing has worked. But, you know, today, again, our bowlers were brilliant. Setting the tone, Akil Hussain right at the top was outstanding, and then continuing to look to take wickets throughout really does set up the back end of our bowling when we have the likes of Rashid Khan, Jordan Thompson and again, Wahab Riaz was just outstanding, and you know, we stumbled throughout that, and we would have liked to win it more convincingly, but ultimately we've come here and achieved what we've set out to do, which is getting to the final, and the guys thoroughly deserve it. So rest of the day off and come back tomorrow and hopefully capitalise on the opportunity in the final.
You got another final. You're pretty used to those. I mean, how much does sort of having experience, you got this likes of Kieran Pollard, yourself, you know, really stand going into something like that?
Yeah, here our head coach Carl Crowe alluded to the recruitment policy. You know, a blend of experience and youth was part of it. So it certainly worked so far. My experience in finals is you need experienced heads to try and make simple decisions under pressure to give you the best chance of winning, and hopefully that's the case, because you know the likes of Polly has played an unbelievable amount of cricket. I've played a little bit. Paul Sterling has played a huge amount, and within our bowling unit, Rashid Khan and Wahab Riaz, you know, leading the charge. So hopefully it holds us in good stead tomorrow.
Great, mate. Lovely to see you, and good luck.
Thank you, Owen Morgan. Yeah, sprightly. Might have missed out the two Irishmen at the top. Sterling only one, and Morgan got a start, got out of 14. Azam, he got a start, he got into double figures, but it really was all about Mohammad Wasim. There's 36 from 16, striking at 225 with 3 4s and 3 6s, simply outstanding. And the bowlers, well, they really had some sort of miracle. They got 3 for 12, Takshana. Would have loved that in the first over. Could have got, imagine that, 3 and 1 over. We've seen it a bit, wasn't to be. And then Koch got a wicket, so did Junt, and so did Chamika there at the end. Summary, 81 for 9, way short really. On a pitch, okay, a little dry and a little tricky at times, but still needed to get to 3 figures really. I reckon they're a good 20 odd short, and 82 for 6. Look at that, and 8.5 overs, plenty of balls in the bank and a few wickets in the tank. Highlights, there's plenty of them, Abby.
Yeah, there's been some terrific shots. Started off in style, Owen Morgan, back-to-back sixes for him. And I was talking about it, the man who doesn't practice, he hits the ball quite well. And Paul Sterling losing his wicket there. And then that was a wonderful shot from Wasim to go over covers, and perfect Yorker from Jumma. He executed that brilliantly, absolutely nailed it. And then Wasim again with that lovely shot, and that touch from Azam Khan. He's a serious player, and we'll watch a lot of him over the years to come. And that was just, didn't time it well enough for a good catch again there by Chamika Karunaratne. Azam Khan should be disappointed. And there you felt a little bit of pressure when Azam Khan got out. And then back-to-back wickets. Thompson got out the very next delivery. And there was a bit of hope for the Sampa Army when they did that. But then Wasim Khan held his ground quite well and kept hitting those big sixes, those towering sixes, and never allowed Sampa Army to come into the game really. That was a brilliant shot over covers. And then Kieran Pollard trying to be cheeky and take a single on the onside, gets a leading edge. Rashid Khan came, tried to play a few big shots. Then he got out to Sheldon Cottrell, trying to again open the face and run it down the third man for yet another boundary. But Hussain finishes off in style with that boundary of Chamika, and strikers won it quite easily with 9 balls to spare.
So then we've found our first finalist, New York Strikers, straight into it by virtue of winning this first qualifier. Means now we've got Team Abu Dhabi up against the Deccan Gladiators for the Eliminator. The winner of that will meet the Sump Army in qualifier 2, and the winner of that finally gets into the final for tomorrow. So lots to play for here in this fabulous format. Yeah, very exciting here in the playoffs, and looking forward to this Eliminator very shortly. Gorgeous sunsets as ever here in Abu Dhabi. Really is outstanding.
Yeah, the sky looks beautiful. This is such a great facility to come and work, to play. And the next game, Team Abu Dhabi versus Deccan Gladiators. Live from Zayed Cricket Stadium. The eliminator, whoever wins, goes to qualifier 2, and we'll go down now to Nick.
Yeah, it's time for the second qualifier tonight. It was an absolute thriller in the first. We've got Chris Lynn, the captain of Team Abu Dhabi, and of course Nicholas Puran, the Deccan Gladiators, and match referee Harvey Borta. Who's got the coin?
Tails.
So tails is called. The heads. Then you won the toss.